What's up, you guys? This is LCS Rants, and today I'll be giving you guys TSM's keys to victory over Dignitas. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty hyped up for this match. Last week, TSM went 2-0. I mean, they were playing some like really bad teams, like trash dumpster fire teams, but hey, they went 2-0. They did show very good signs of some improvement. Instead of playing very passively against objectives and like going back and forth for like 10 to 15 minutes, they actually decided to engage, to be aggressive, to make plays. Yeah, I know it was against probably like the worst teams. I mean, COG is like the worst team in the NALCS right now, but EG is probably, I want to say, like the second or third worst team. Yeah, they were there. They were against the worst teams, but they did show signs that they could be aggressive, and they were making plays. And they also picked comps that allowed them to play to their strengths. What can I say about Dignitas too? I'm pretty sure no one had Dignitas as a top 3 seed in the NALCS. I'm pretty sure most people had hit them either probably not making the playoffs, so like not being a 6th seed, or being like a 5th or 6th seed. For me personally, I had them as my dark horse team. I had them probably a 6th or 5th, making kind of like a deep run into playoffs, but kind of struggling during a normal season. But to everyone's surprise and really exceeding everyone's expectations, Dignitas is vying for a top 3 seed in the NALCS. They're one game behind Cloud9, and they're tied for second against FlyQuest. So this matchup is pretty exciting, as it's gonna test how well TSM is playing or what their potential is. If TSM really like stink up the joint, that's gonna hurt a lot. But if they can actually show some signs of like back and forth between Dignitas, I think I'll call it a win. Dignitas is a very tough team, and I'm not really expecting TSM to take the win this week, but I feel like they can. If TSM follows my keys to victory, I feel like that TSM can pull out the win. Alright, so my first key to victory is you definitely have to ban out Froggen's Orianna. So far in the LCS, Froggen has played 2 Orianna games out of the 4 games he's played. He has both won on those champions, and the one time that Dignitas did lose is when FlyQuest actually banned out his Orianna. So if you guys go back to pick and bans, it was their first. So FlyQuest banned Orianna in the second round, but in the first round, Dignitas did not pick a champion for Froggen. They actually picked Echo in the second round, and that got FlyQuest to ban. And Froggen just looked really uncomfortable on the Echo. But when he was on the Orianna, this guy was like, he didn't even need an engage to hit Orianna ultis. He honestly just put the ball somewhere, and every single time like he pressed R, he at least caught like 2 or 3 people. Like, this guy looks so comfortable in Orianna. It looks like he could just carry the game, which he did, carry the multiple games. And I think TSM just needs to ban out his comfort picks. One of them is Orianna. The other ones that he can probably have them, but his Orianna, he just looks so comfortable on the Orianna. All right, for my second keys to victory is, I think BB looks like this is a match that could really determine how good BB is, or really show us the amount of work that he's put in this offseason. He has the number one CSD. I think that's what the stat is called, but I'll put it in the video. He has the number 1 CSD. He has the number 1 gold differential in like 10 minutes, I think. If he can continue to do this against Huni, who is regarded as one of the best NA top laners, that's going to mean a lot. He doesn't necessarily have to win the lane. He just has to go even in Huni and give Huni a hard time. But it'll be good for BB's confidence and our confidence in BB. Okay. Our third key to victory is, I think, definitely Dardoch. So Dardoch has to continue what he's been doing on TSM, which is giving TSM a lot of early pressure. So Dardoch is probably he's tied for number 1 in first blood percentage. So he has 75% first blood percentage. So in 4 games that they have played, he has gotten first blood 3 times, versus Greg, who has the lowest first blood percentage. In 4 games, Greg has only gotten first blood once. So Greg has definitely exceeded my expectations while playing on Dignitas, but I haven't changed my opinion on him. He seems more like a jungler that doesn't necessarily initiate a lot of things. He's a team first jungler, if you guys know what I mean. So he'll do really well in team fights. He secures objectives extremely well. But he's not going to be the one who's going to single-handedly carry you the game in the early game and set up those set up his laners to carry the game. That's more of what Dardoch can do, and that's what like Dardoch, where I think Dardoch really outshines Greg, and that's where Dardoch can take the advantage over Greg. So what I really want to see is I really want to see Dardoch go bot side and really punish the rookie AD carry Johnson. Last week, Kobbe had some really good plays against EG, where he binded, was it Bang, like twice during laning phase, and forced him to flash. And I'm pretty sure Kobbe is gonna have a pop off game. Like, I'm calling it right now. Kobbe is gonna pop off this game, and he's gonna pop off against a rookie Johnson. And with the help of Dardoch, that's gonna even be better. That's gonna be crazy. Like Kobbe's on point this game. I'm telling you guys, Kobbe is on point. And with the help of Dardoch, they're gonna dominate and destroy this Dignitas bot lane. Yeah, especially you have Biofrost, who's gonna do his thing. He's gonna engage and get Kobbe ahead. He's gonna pop off. I'm telling you guys, calling it right now. Calling it right now. But yeah, okay. So that's what I kind of see what TSM as individuals. That's what I kind of see what they can do to set up TSM for the win. But for team fighting, so team fighting and really objectives, I really want to see TSM be the first two objectives. As a kind of comps that you see like Dignitas play, you see Greg is the main type of engager that they have, and then maybe it's a Afro move, but for the most part, it's like Froggen on like a control type of mage. So he doesn't necessarily have a lot of engage, but he's more like he plays a lot of those zoning type champions. Like Echo's got great zone, Oriana's got extremely good zone, and he's also got Victor. So when Dignitas is the first to the objectives, it's going to be really hard for you to initiate onto the objective and try for a 50-50 play. However, if you're the first to the objective and you prevent Froggen from making all these zones, and also Huni too, from creating all these zones, you'll be more likely to take these objectives. So what I want to see TSM do is create an early game lead, create some pressure, and then when it's 8 minutes and you have to go to the Rift Herald, I want to see them be the first ones to rotate to that Rift Herald to prevent Dignitas from setting up any wards and from zoning them off of the Rift Herald. It's not the end-all be-all if like they don't get these objectives, but I think that's the easiest way for TSM to secure objectives. Dignitas seems like they still have communication issues with their jungler Greg. There are multiple times in a TSM game where Greg just jumped in. He just EQ'd in and he just EQ'd in art and just died. But thankfully, like Dignitas is a pretty good team fighting team where they were able to follow up. They can get a 1-for-1 trade. TSM definitely needs to watch out when Greg is going to engage, because most likely Greg is going to go super far ahead way before his team gets there. TSM can kill him, either back off or reassess the situation and re-engage, and they can snowball their lead through that way. And also, I find that Dignitas is also a very good team fighting team. So what I want to see them do is continue to be aggressive, continue to work on what they've been working on last week, which is to be aggressive, to be proactive, to make plays. And I think Biofrost said it the best. So during their boot camp, they didn't necessarily work on like team communication, which they struggled on in week 1. That's why they were playing very passive. However, week 2, it seemed like they've been working on those communication issues, which allowed them to make proactive plays as a team, to be very coordinated. And it seems like they're continuing to work on it. So what they need to show me this week is their ability to work together, to make engages together, and to make plays. To prevent Dignitas from doing what they do best is to do what they do and actually just engage on them so they can't engage on you. And that's what I want to see for TSM. Those are my keys to victory for TSM over Dignitas. Hey, for those of you guys who stayed this long into the video, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Today, I tried this format because I just wanted to be able to talk a little smoother. Because usually when I'm standing up and doing all these things, like I'm really worried about what I say and if I ever go wrong. I tried this format out because in my first video, it seemed like I was more natural. I could be more myself, and I don't know. I kind of like it. It's just me talking to camera, which is still something I'm trying to get used to. But if you guys like this format or my old format, please comment in the section down below. Any feedback is great feedback, honestly, for me as a young YouTuber trying to grow his channel. Like I always say, and all the other YouTubers out there, if you guys like my content, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment down below what you think TSM's keys to victories are. I would love to hear if you guys disagree or agree with me. And again, like, maybe I'll make a reaction video this weekend. of TSM's victory, but who knows? I might not have time to, but it's always really fun to get my opinions out there and to make these videos for you guys. All right, I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day. Let's go TSM.